Hey everybody, Tom Sparks with Sparks Media Group. Today we're on Mare Island in Vallejo, California, and we have this pretty large commercial building, warehouse, that we're going to scan, and we're going to do this for a 3D package with iGUIDE. So I have my PLANIX R1, and we're going to get started. Now this is huge, open, there's not a lot of there's no places to hide really, so we're going to do the 1-2 method. Do our firmware update later. We'll call this B98 and 6-inch wall thickness, main floor. And let's get started. Standing in front of the camera where the screen is, hit the button. I'm gonna move to the other side, hit the button. We're gonna edit our settings a little bit, and we're gonna do a medium, and we'll do a low, because we want this to speed along. I'm gonna do all my horizontal scans first. The client wants a basic floor plan, but he wants to add clear height, clear span. And what that is the height of doorways, the beams, and then span is the width. And they use that because tenants who are going to lease this property want to know that, so that they know how much equipment they can get in here and how large the equipment is and that sort of thing. I'm gonna go off of the view and just do this, and we'll just have at it. We're gonna do inside this office. Hide on the other side of this door. Okay. I don't know if you can see, but our slam is working nice. It allows us to see where we're at in relation to what we've captured. So you can see I'm kind of right there, and it moves as we're walking. That failed. Okay. Let's do it again. See if it moved this over. No, it kept it in the same spot. So we're a little bit over. There you go. Hit save, and you captured it. So in these larger spaces where everything kind of looks the same, it's kind of hard for the camera to see differences. So we need to align it manually sometimes. Not all the time. That's good. Found that, okay. So I'm going to do this inside scan. I might do the perimeter. I think I am going to do the perimeter. I'm also going to tag the electrical panels. Had an issue with that scan, so we're gonna move it. I actually found it. I think we're close enough to that wall where it shouldn't be an issue anymore. Oh. Do the center here. So we'll come back here and go over. There we go. Having the slam really satisfies my OCD, making sure that the scan points are somewhat symmetrical. Last little bit here. Not 100% sure, but I think this was around, was it 5,000 square feet or 7,000, somewhere in that ballpark. We'll know once we get this processed, but I was saying that to say that, you know, we're at about 18 minutes right now. And obviously this is nice and open, so it's gonna go quicker, but it always impresses me how fast the R1 is. Look how much coverage we have in here compared to over there. All right, so I think I'm done inside. I'm going to now go in a circle and tag all the breaker panels. I see one over here, so we'll get that one. Here's a set right here. So I'm gonna do a shot here and then I'm gonna tag it. All right, we'll take a picture. Call it breaker panel 1. Take a photo. We'll use it. Hit next. I'm gonna put it right there. Hit next, save it. It's that simple. And I don't see any more over there, so I'm gonna come over here to this one. This has a couple pictures we're gonna take, but first we'll scan. And we'll take some photos. I'll call it breaker panel 2. Take photo. I guess we can turn it horizontal. Why not? Sure. Use photo. Hit next. We're gonna tag it there. Hit next. Save. And we're gonna take one of the load chart. Load chart, take photo. This is kind of gonna be a little difficult. I'm gonna hold this, hold that up, and snap away. Use photo. Hit next, and we'll put it there. And save. Okay. I think there was maybe one or two more. It's like one more. I'm gonna align this. Oh, here, let's do cancel. We're gonna have to zoom out. And then we're gonna align. We'll put it right here, where it goes. Hit save. And then we're gonna tag it. Breaker panel 3. Take photo. And we'll take a picture of the panel first. So there's some information there we're gonna need. So we'll take a picture of the panel first. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to get all that information that we need right there. Hit next, put it there. And we're gonna take another picture. Breaker panel 3 tag. It's really hard to tell what that is. Okay. We have that all cataloged. Now I think we're gonna do perimeter before we do the verticals. And I didn't do on this side of the door and this side like I normally do, so we're hoping this is gonna align. There's one right about here. And it looks like it did align it. So that's good. Now let's see how these do. Now, I don't know that this is needed for the 3D CAD. But I'm going to do it anyway. We're about 26 minutes right now. Just FYI. like it aligned that decent. We'll go with it. Okay. We're going to tag this meter. Are we doing this whole building? Sure, why not? Uh, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. 30 steps from here to here. I'm just curious to see how it handles that. Not so well. Well, maybe okay. Here's 10 steps. The problem is outside, it all looks the same. It's just a long, narrow corridor. So that could be a problem. It doesn't like that. I mean, it might. It kind of looks like it likes it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. The good thing is I did all the inside scans kind of by doorways. Like to say I thought ahead on purpose for that, but I really didn't. I guess it might be helpful though. The line on that one. We're gonna move it. It's kind of hard to see in the sun. Yeah, that's about right. Keep it there, sure. Right. Corners are easier because you have a shape to differentiate what's changed and where everything is oriented. So I want to say that one. It's a little bit off. It's a nice corner. This was going to be the center of the building. So we'll put it right about here. Okay, the line on that. And yeah, it works. Say, right. This corner. And the alignment here. Actually like that. Did that one align okay? Nope. So we're doing a corner. It was facing in, and it was right about there. So I've never paid attention to which direction the camera was pointed in the IMS5 or the PLANIX Pro, and I realize it's super helpful because you can kind of help, again, familiarize yourself with where everything is, especially when you're outside and all of these scans are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So I'm gonna put it right here. That can't be right. It's not there. It's not there, so I'm turning it back that way. And there's, I'm gonna put it, we're probably in this vicinity right about here. I'm assuming, yeah, I'll just go with that. There's a building across the way. I think it's picking up, which is this line down here. And it's not finding that either. So we're gonna put that there. I think it's kind of right there by that door. Oh, you know what? This is my fault. We're not even over there. We're on this side. So it's on this side now. And we're probably right here. That was my bad, guys. Let me go backwards and hit a line on this one, which is over here. It's all starting to make a little more sense now. Yeah, they should have been up here. All right. Now, let me see if 1, 2, 3 doors. 1, 2, 3 doors. So that's gonna be right here. Okay. This is the open door. 40 minutes is where we're at. So it should pop up right about in that area. Let's see. Did you find it? No. But it's okay. Nearing the final stretch. We're pretty much in. We're gonna hit cancel that. We're gonna hit a line. And we are pretty much in this pattern. Right about there, I'd say. Do this corner, the front, I think. We got the front already, so just this corner, then we're good. On to verticals. A lot of people have commented about my tripod. It's the ProMaster Specialist SP532C. And I will put a link in Amazon to a comparable one. If you Google that, you can find the exact tripod, not on Amazon. And I like to use my Amazon affiliate links because it helps. And so I'll put a link to a similar one. Same good quality and all that good stuff. Hit save. Possible alignment issue. Yeah, okay. We've got alignment issues. All right, so we're gonna do our verticals. And what I was told to do with the verticals is flip the camera with the, we're gonna flip it at a 90-degree angle, as you can see, with the screen facing up. And we want the orientation of the camera to always be in the same direction. So when we go in, we're just gonna go in a straight line this way with it always facing this way. If that makes sense. I'm going to try to level this as much as I can on this little slope. And we're gonna come back a little bit. Do gotta come back. And we're pretty level. Okay, so we're gonna make a new floor and we're gonna call it main floor verticals. And we'll just put 6 inches. It'd be nice as a feature request to be able to mark, have a checkbox and say, if this isn't vertical scans, check this. And that way it'll just maybe automatically hide them all. So iGUIDE, if you're listening, maybe we can make that a feature request. If we're doing verticals, let's just be able to tag it as that when we're selecting that floor. All right, so I'm gonna stand at the bottom of the camera so I'm not in any of the scans. And we're gonna take a shot. Oh, and I forgot. This one, we don't have to do the 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, okay. Let's try this again. All right, let's see how it looks. Doesn't like that. Why doesn't it like that? Doesn't like being vertical. Okay. Let's do this. Let's close the app. Let's turn the camera off. Let's turn it on. And let's start the app. Connecting the camera. We'll do a firmware update later. Floor, we're on the main floor verticals. Let's go to survey. Well, that worked. Okay. So my head can be in the shot, it's okay. As long as I'm not in the LiDAR, like I did last time. And we're gonna come back here. It's a little hard to read this. And that might be a feature request for iGUIDE as well, that when you make a selection of verticals, that it automatically switches the orientation of the screen. Because I think it goes like this, maybe. Yeah, so here I am outside, walking inside. Okay. I just reminded myself I have to get one scan in the doorway to get a good width. It's not needed for a good width. We already have enough, but I think it's gonna be helpful. So yeah, this looks like it's doing it okay. And we're just gonna go down and measure. I'm gonna try to get, now, I'm gonna try to get enough data where we're able to capture all of that. Oh, I was in the, oh, see, there you go. I was in the LiDAR. Let's get out of the way. I'm actually gonna delete that scan. Andy's not gonna be able to make any video game characters out of me this time. If you were watching my last video that I did with the PLANIX Pro doing verticals, I was in a lot of the scans. Andy got a kick out of that. Andy at iGUIDE turned me into a video game character. It's okay, I just pointed out that I really need to start getting back on my fitness journey. So thank you for the motivation. So if we're gonna look at this, I'm gonna try to rotate this maybe, hopefully that'll work. Here we were outside and we're working our way inside. And you can see this is right under this doorway right here. And all these little lines are these trusses going that way. And I don't think we have to do the whole building, but might as well. It's not gonna take that long. What's interesting is it leveled off out there, which is clearly at a slope, and then it has inside sloping down, which is clearly level. So I'm gonna have to fix that, I think. We'll go there, right about there, sure. I think it's right about there. I'm just doing about every 10 steps. And then I think what I'm gonna do is do another cross section going from this doorway to that doorway. "52 minutes. That's where we're at. hit a line on this one, and I'm just making sure that my alignment is good. All right guys, so I ran out of battery at 52 minutes. So I just moved it 10 more steps. We just did scan 15. We're gonna align it. Hit save. So yeah, we're at scan 15. We're almost done. Now, I'm just thinking, this is pretty much the peak as far as the center. Just trying to figure out, I guess when we do that cross section is when we get, you know, the low end here all the way up, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna go to floor. We're gonna call this main floor verticals length, because now we're gonna do a width from side to side. So hopefully that makes sense. Door ain't going much further. And there you go, a little bit. All right. So let's keep the camera orientated that way. And we got the length now, so we're gonna do main floor verticals width 6 inches, and keep the camera, there you go. Keep this as level as we can get it. It's pretty level to me. See a self-leveling tripod in my future. Now here's where it gets interesting. That ground was uneven. We're gonna go so there's the ground. it's going to look like this. It's going to show this. Okay, so it's catching it. Nice. That door is the same as that door, so rather than kind of go at a diagonal angle, I'm just going to go straight across. And I'm going to hold this upside down so we can get a nice good view. I'm going to have to rotate it in post, but at least I can look at it and familiarize myself with it. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Okay. So we have enough measurements. Let's see what happens if I try to come out this door here. The building should be decent as far as, I think this height is the same as down there. Let's see what happens. Okay, that might actually work. Put it right there. We have this kind of covered awning, so I did want to capture it. And now we're at a nice little angle. So let's okay, there you go. All right, I think we got enough. So I will send this to iGUIDE for processing for their 3D CAD package. And I will let them know that I'm really looking for clear height and clear span. I don't know if that might be more of a 2D. So maybe I can ask them for both and share the deliverables so you guys can see the differences between the 2D and the 3D. But that's how I'm capturing this space with the iGUIDE PLANIX R1. If you have any comments, leave them below. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. I'd appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. It would help me a lot. And feel free to share the video with those you might think could find value in it. One last step I'm going to do is get an image for my thumbnail. But that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, everybody. We are back at the office, and we're going to launch our iGUIDE app right now. And we're going to click on projects. And you can see we have B98 saved 2 hours ago. I am going to let's see, we're going to go backwards, projects. We're going to publish to portal. And it says exporting. All right, it says the folder does not contain these essential files, which are 1, 2, 3, the first 3 scans, which I think obviously we got those errors, so that was understandable, and then scan 13, which I think we also got an error. So number of failed scans is 4, total number of scans 85. We're gonna hit continue. We're gonna sign in. Of course, it was the wrong password. We'll fix that. All right, we're gonna hit new, and we'll do Vallejo. Oh, Vallejo, California, 94592. Let's see if we can find it. This particular building doesn't have a street address, I don't think. It's right here. We'll call it Nimitz. Building 98. Now I'm clicking on the pin. Let's see here. Use my location. No, we're not going to do that. Let's see here. What's selecting disabled property address will eliminate the need to complete the address required for this. Properties no address. Okay, properties with no address must be uniquely identified with a number or name chosen by the user. The iGUIDE will not default it. Okay, so we'll just do that. We'll do building 98. That particular building, again, doesn't have an actual street address that I know of. So we're going to do architectural remodel. We're going to do manually configure. We want premium features, AutoCAD using Imperial. Sure. Let's just do them all. Imperial, sure. Imperial, sure. I guess it'll tell you an available addition to all advanced services representing ceiling lines. Okay. So we're going to do the 3D page. and we'll hit create. We're at 55%, 56% complete. And I won't bore you with letting this finish, but that's the process again for uploading data from our device, in this case an iPad, to iGUIDE, and we use the PLANIX R1 for this scan, and so we shall see what they come back with. Okay everybody, we're back in front of the computer. We got our 3D CAD package back from iGUIDE. First I wanted to go over the tour just to show what it looked like. Again, this was done using the PLANIX R1. And you can see inside. Pretty big open space. Now the client told me this was around 7,000 square feet. I was shocked when I got it back. It's actually about 14,494 square feet. So double of what the client said it was. So this is the iGUIDE tour. Next we're going to look at the Revit model that was provided. And they did a good job. I'm new to kind of translating these files, so bear with me. I'm kind of just exploring as I go. But they have all the doors drawn in. They have these dots are the lighting fixtures. We can, let's see, let's minimize this. We got a cross section we can do. Pretty neat. So that's the Revit file. Here's one of the DWG files. And then here's some more. Here's the DXF file. You'll have to bear with me, because again, I'm kind of new to playing with this. We got an error there. I'm gonna open up one of the PDF files, or the PDF file that they sent. I'll put that right here so we can look at it. I specifically wanted clear height and clear span, so I requested that iGUIDE provide that. Some of these measurements may not be included in the standard
3D package, and if you request certain features that aren't in the standard package, there could be an additional charge for that, and you'll have to talk to iGUIDE about that ahead of time. They provided more than enough measurements. Zoom out a little bit so we can see what we got here. These appear to be all the scan points. Got the roof, the trusses, the elevations. They put the measurements on these elevations, which are great. I appreciate that. Zoom out a little bit. This is a slice showing all the trusses and the scan points. And then another slice going the other direction. They have measurements. Then we have a legend. So that's the 3D CAD package from iGUIDE. Very minimal effort with this, from my end anyway. I just requested it, they provided it. It took a few days to get back, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that much time. Maybe I think it was, let's just say 3 or 4 days to get back. Not that much time. And there you have it. So drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Leave some feedback. If there's any videos you'd like to see, give this video a thumbs up if you can. Share it if you feel it's worthy enough. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I plan on putting out more videos with iGUIDE and comparing the PLANIX R1 to a few other cameras in the same space. And I look forward to diving more into all the data files that can come from these different tools and how we can process them. Alright guys, thanks for watching.